Welcome to the Politricks Watch. This is RP. The Black Dog just pull off the ultimate man-a-yarn tactic in the middle of Chief Justice Brian Sykes' courtroom. He just, in his way, defecated not just on the judge, but the justice system as a whole. Right. This is the Black Dog in his element. I warned you to avoid falling into his traps. Based on some of the comments me see around social media, it's too late. He's already gotten into enough on the head. It's over. Before I talk about it and play the clip, and them thing from the courtroom, I have a special patron birthday shout out to quote-unquote Alexander. I say quote-unquote because him know, I mean no, I don't know. More time, we have to use a, code name. So Alexander, big up yourself. I don't know, if you're still awake, but you're in for a treat. I know say like the Klansman with them. Well, let me say, I'm going to show you how the Black Dog put on a show on your birthday. Big up yourself, Alexander. Live long and prosper. Big up the whole Patreon squad. Okay, get back to the video. Playing dumb, acting slow. All part of a dance to get into the head of the Chief Justice. Even the rest of man them on trial and the Jamaican public who he knows is listening. They go play the clip from today. And then I go break it down for you because I know it's all break down different. And myself we talk about the Klansman gang, we talk about the Black Dog before it became a trending topic. This is the gang I've spent the most time on. Blackman is the Don. I've done the most research on. Most Dons, 87s, they're not really interesting people. Brutes, I'm a killer, yes, and then they kill 500 people and them a bag of money and them can call and send orders and make man dead and all them things. That does not air, man. But every now and then, when we say 87 or we say 90, who is an enigma.
It's the Dan talking, one Dan, and there's no other Dan. Any other than a Clarin Dan. It's the teacher talking, one teacher. God alone is the teacher. God is the Dan. I don't know no Jesus. I just know common sense. I never went to no Ford, no Oxford. I am not an ox. I never went to no Ford for any water, any knowledge. But I am a well. One is a well-being. One well and know. All of this, just an experience. It's not real. Like the clock, you ask someone time, them tell you 10 past 11, no aware and numbers, them tell you, Just a representation. It's not real. It's how one perceive. All these accused, they've been around me, yes, but they don't know. They only see what the eyes see. No one know. The truth must be told. And by precept, we come to understanding. I give orders, instruction. They were all under influence. Same for the witnesses. We get pardon. I don't know who pardoned them. By precept, all of them should have been pardoned. And you take me in account. That's all I have to say.
So, First observation. Something I've long suspected, and now I see it. The black dog have a God complex. In case you're wondering what that is, it's a pattern in which an individual believes they have great power, ability, infallibility, influence, and are superior to others. It often refers to behaviors associated with narcissistic personality disorder or mania. End quote. When the black dog read the Bible, it's not from the perspective of a sinner looking for redemption from Jesus. He just told you his views on Jesus. But clearly he looks at it as a manual that teaches him how to rule over others. His declaration of there is no other than, when I heard those words, my mind immediately switched over to a Bible verse. It sounds eerily similar to Isaiah 45. That says, I am the Lord, there is no one else, there is no God beside me. Just listen to it again now, man.
It's the Dan talking, one Dan, and there's no other Dan.
There is no one else. There's none else, there's no God beside me. The black dog is declaring, even on his sentencing day, there is no other Dan besides me. Being a Dan is the most important thing to him, and owning the title of being a Dan. He's so great that even when he should be telling the judge, Your Honor, I'm sorry, give me a chance, Your Honor, I never really want to do it, he declares, there's no other Dan. Anybody else must declare Dan. Him stick out him chest. I said, one Dan at all, the teacher at all, he is speaking like an authoritarian. Even in the presence of the Chief Justice, he's saying, listen, we need to know myself. Enough Dans love the clout and the, the image and the status and the benefits of being a Dan. But if you put them in a courtroom or a time for them dead, then they will straight up renounce it. You know, you talk about being a Dan to nobody must have tried. He's saying, I am your Dan. And me a talk. Injustice Sykes courtroom. That's like going to a man yard, sit down on the dinner table and get up and say, listen, I'm man a yard. There's no other man. Right? That's all. Whole move. Enough time in the recordings me mention them think them a God, them think them a Jesus. The black dog being religious, it's not. Them think them a God no mean the God we are thinking about. He's saying them think them on my level. I owe them. He shows no remorse to any of his victims. He doesn't barely even acknowledge them. He doesn't ask for no real pity, because why would a God ask for pity for mortals? He did what he wanted to do and what him think him should do at the time. And that's that. As far as he's concerned, it wasn't wrong, because God can't wrong. That is what infallibility means in a nutshell. You can't wrong. The man take over Justice Sykes' courtroom today, before our very eyes. The only way Sykes could have stopped it is if he interject and say, not in my courtroom. You're not coming as to come talk. So this next move shows that the black dog is playing on the psyche of the judge. Him 87s them, who are set up on trial, and the public as a whole. Arguably, this move is the piece de resistance of the black dog throughout this whole movie known as the One Dan Trial, because not even Hollywood can write this. He declares, only punish me. And me, like myself, and me tell them to do it. Let go the 87 them. Pardon them like how the witnesses were pardoned. That right there, so, is the type of tactic and the type of move the black dog use on getting at people's head. And I know say I'm getting enough on the head. Even if I know admit it. Because that move right there, so soften up no people for the Black Dog. Oh my God, he's willing to go down to spare the 87 then. Even though you heard the recordings and hear Blackman order the death of his own 87s, including man of the on trial, no, we must say him want to get free like Squeeze Eye. Squeeze Eye's alive because the witness them tip him off and tip off the police to save him all the time. You think Blackman really care about the 87? Right? And you think he cares about Squeeze Eye, who's convicted of us? Please let go poor little Squeeze Eye. Punish me instead. Even with all you heard on the recordings, that move still will avail over your eyes and the Black Dog getting in your head. So that not gonna work on the gang or even the people in the community who know him, but it would be extremely effective on John Public who just hear them words. High level genjutsu. Think about it. Black Dog is saying, take me down, but spare them. Almost coming like John 3:16. Black Dog again, playing divine. Right. Take me. Right. For the Black Dog so love the acidity. Right. He give up himself to save his 87s. Sacrifice. Right. Another divine concept. Well, me say if the man in Pantrel and the gang into the Muda Road never actually know who Blackman is, that would have been the ultimate card to gain someone loyalty because think about it, money that said John O'Star. Let's say it worked, man. Highly doubt it will, but let's say it worked and Justice Sykes say, you know what? Black Dog, we'll give you 50 years and give everybody one because of you. How would that go down with the youths then? John O, the general, take the heat for the general sacrifice himself so we can die road. Blackman became done at jail. Remained done at jail. He doesn't care about jail. Blackman is a loner. Notice unlike most done, you know whole heap of argument about him and a kerosene and a whole heap of pitney and like the lifestyle and the he's a loner. He's awkward in real life. That is why his son they go make C4 telling about him. His personality. He comes across as a weirdo. Blackman gets ahead by outsmarting people and getting in them head. He can sit in that jail forever as long as him hold on to the title of Don. As long as he can actually send out orders and make things happen. That is what he's concerned about. How can he be a Don if all them 87s them in a jail with him? Of course he would want them free. As that's the only way he can be a Don. The people that want to go down with him, the 15 that are convicted, a Blackman faction that. If them not go back our road, he can kiss power goodbye for the foreseeable future. Rival factions at the bedbugs and termite, remember they were all originally arrested. But termite gone, with basically half a Blackman gang, and then bedbugs then gone with the next half. The few people them we might have left back around him are going to jail with him. Your Honor, keep me and make them go road. Still about holding on to power. It's like Pep Guardiola saying, alright, keep me also, but make the team can still play. Because it's about winning trophies. Thinking about the bigger goal and having a goal even greater than self is something enough people can't relate to. It just so happened that Blackman goal is acidic. His faction is going down. All the others are now stronger than him. Termite is walking around and call himself Don, Hezzy, Smokey, all the Blackman 87 them who him used to get at are now claim Don. This is what truly bothers him. Where did his strength come from? Who was his main team players? He's lost his banker. He's lost C4. The Hellcat bust this case about him that prison same year. Mama, I go down with him now. Squeeze Eye, who no matter how much time right, him try kill him, still wander around him. I got jail with him now. Sus, his favorite 87, dead. Bingy, dead. Baba Agis, switch on him. Blackman is very weak in the streets right now compared to the man them. Him used to have talk over. Theme boys them and go down. People like CJ and them man. Him need them on the streets. Right, if you go after bed bugs them. Him need Theme 87s them on the street if you a killer. Termite boys them. Notice, in the recording they hear Muma talk about. Yeah man, we do everything take back over the thing. That was Muma's main objective. Paving the way so Blackman can take back over it. He was already losing power. Right? And the fact said the man them would live and try with him, get a Lego back. Right? And go straighten for them faction. He's grasping at straws. He needs some youth in the streets. This one move. Let me say, demonstrate how crafty the Black Dog is and how him could get done shape over enough man and clans who were ahead of him. Him getting a Sykes head, you know how? When they talk about pardon them and when they talk about witness them, he says, who pardoned them? Him even changed the tone and voice. He's speaking directly to the judge. He taps into the belief that the witness them should have get charged. He might ask Sykes, who pardoned them? Your Honor, it wasn't you. Might as well free the others, right? Now, of course, a pardon would be if they were all convicted and then some higher power say you let them to them. For example, Lil Wayne and Kodak Black in America, they were pardoned by Donald Trump, meaning they were tried, found guilty, and go prison, and then the president say, pardon him and then get let go. Right. See, for the banker weren't convicted of anything. Right. They volunteered to become witnesses. And in the process of doing that, they were not charged. So it's not like they went down with the gang and then they were pardoned. But I'm sure the Black Dog would argue that's simple. Semantics. Right. But by saying that to Justice Sykes, you know what you might tap into? Something the scholars will tell the name confirmation bias. That is human nature. To seek out beliefs will match your own. So he knows that Sykes believes that the witness them to go to jail too. So he's saying, Your Honor, who pardoned them? They're free, so let go the rest of them. Let go the rest of my gang. Because they used to be a part of my gang too. He's building rapport with the judge. I don't even know if the judge see it. Because you're saying something I already believe. And he's playing on it. Don't enter that jail, Your Honor. Oh, see, but in that jail. So, let go the rest of them. If me know say you prefer Messi over Ronaldo, and me want getting in your head, I would say something like, how can somebody think CR7 better than Messi? That's stupid. When you hear that, we're now on the same page. I'm building rapport with you. Confirmation bias. All this is to get into the head of the judge and the public. Remember, Blackman was not first choice to be done. Enough other people were expected to turn down. But Tesha handed it over to Blackman. Him getting a Tesha head and got promoted over everybody. People like Hodges and them and the place of them and a big killer. And them man they should have run the thing. If it was a vote, nobody would ever vote for Blackman. But he stayed close to Tesha and getting him head until Tesha realized it was too late. And then he got into the head of Tesha 87s and turned them against Tesha. Well, now he might get another judge head. And yours. See, after his Hollywood-esque performance in court, you're now seeing him as less of a brutal Don. Aren't you? Especially that line about free them, pardon them, and keep me. That one really did a number on you. That when they get in your soul. Free people like Squeeze Eye, even though you heard him order Squeeze Eye death. I know you believe you want Squeeze Eye free because he cares about him. Free them and keep me, Your Honor. Mission accomplished. The day belongs to the Black Dog. From the very beginning, right, the build up, telling you about the fact that on a subject. When you heard that, you thought to yourself, oh no, poor little dummy, poor little dunce fool. Not knowing he was the one taking you along for the ride. Right. Not knowing, right, you were walking straight down the path to your man carrier. This is something I do whenever you see me go up against some of your quote-unquote stars and big bigs. I'm like, oh, I'm just a little YouTuber. People hear that, right? With their inflated ego, they think, yeah, yeah, true, man. Yeah, and I'm a big superstar. I'm bored of nothing, man. Not knowing their defeat is imminent. He walked you down that path smoothly, telling you about his father and another father. Blackman's father is on the recording, talking with him. Yes, that's Unicorn made. Blackman's father on the recordings too. Blackman acknowledged him father. But when you heard that, no father, not acknowledge my father, again he taps into your soul. Blackman is a 90 octane like no other. And I warned you about him. And with all the knowledge you had, despite hearing the recordings, him still getting enough people ahead. Blackman's goal is to rule over others. One done. When the peace meeting was called, it was Blackman who was most against it. Politicians offered him $1 million. It was Blackman who said 2 Dons can't exist. Come like when I listen to the interviews and the recordings. And it was Blackman who rejected the idea that there could be another Don in a Spanish town. He was willing to carry on the war as long as it takes. Right? Till everybody acknowledge there's only one Don. A God complex so strong that even in court on his sentencing day, he still reaffirms there is only one Don. Everything about the Black Dog has been unconventional and warning about him over and over. I told you, right, the way how he delegates, right, is different from any Don I've seen. He promoted somebody like Muma above notorious killers. He had 87s, right, with much victims attached to the kill much people, right, about all long, checking in and answering to Muma. Kerosene are normally just made for help running programs and hide gun and everything. Muma was calling her own shots, right, because she believed in him and accepted he was one Don. So you can be in the leadership circle. He made City Post second in command, because he saw him, as in City Post saw Blackman, as one Don. You heard City Post speak highly of Blackman. City Post, right, who is evil incarnate, barely check with nobody. Speaks highly of Blackman. He believed in Blackman leadership and accepted Blackman was one done. Sunday I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna make C40 on about Blackman's personality. How he operates. Things that other, quote unquote dons are drawn towards, he's not interested. Everything him say, everything him do is fair. Continue ruling the gang and the gang ruling over other gangs. Somebody who has devoted their entire life to hostility. Anyway, them let that one right is up and now. Patient squad, big up on yourself. Yeah, you don't know, more life. Ultra squad, stay circling. Bless.